stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Great morning! Let's go, let's go!
I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Let's go!
Here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
Hey, it's Monday!
To be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Hey! Let's go!
It's my spirit.
Hey!
We'll find a way. 'Cause today, won't let the chase you. We are always seen through the barricades. Breathing for the sun.
We are warriors! Hey!
I won't let them place me down. I know that there's a place for me.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Wanna cut me down.
I'm gonna send the flood, I'm gonna drown the bomb. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Great morning. I don't know what's going on with this Instagram over here. Let me delete this. Hold on real quick, y'all. I don't know. He's not letting me be great on MGC Boston's this morning. Man, how was you guys Easter? Did you guys have a wonderful and amazing, I don't know what the hell is going on. This thing is poor connection as soon as I get on. Hold on. I don't know. How was y'all Easter? What did y'all do? Today I feel better than ever on many reasons. I know y'all were looking for me on Thursday and on Friday, and y'all were trying to figure out where the hell is he? Why didn't he show up? I took a vacation and I went off somewhere by myself. And I wanted to get myself together in prep mode on my birthday. Because I was just thinking and I was, just looking at life and looking at the lifespan of today's society. It's really a blessing that I'm about to turn 42 years old. And with time comes a lot of wisdom. And with all of the wisdom that I've attained, I'm glad to be a muse for so many people that are yet to follow the journey, yet to follow the journey of the things that I've experienced, the things that I've been through, just to know exactly. Oh, great morning. I'm sorry, I couldn't see all of y'all coming in. I'm sorry, I would have said y'all names. It was stuck. Y'all know I would have said great morning, Tan. I see you up. Good morning, Leslie. Loyalty versus royalty. Great morning. I am Katie 1222. Good morning, Candy, Leslie, Vaughn. Great morning. Janice Daly. I'm sorry. I apologize. Boss Bostic. You know, when that thing ain't moving, I be wondering, like, am I froze or if I'm stuck or anything. So I took a vacation. Jarvis, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Jarvis is on. Queenie. Who else is on? So many people are on from many different social media sites. And for me to be able to turn 42 and to be able to confess of all of the things that I've been through to help somebody else is truly a blessing for me. And there's been something on my mind for the last couple of days. And I really feel that this message is going to help a lot of people because it's been helping me in a mental way. It's been helping me in a spiritual way. It's been helping me to understand some things. And I know I talked about it in a topic I said this morning. Sometimes, you may feel as if the time that you say no to somebody is the time that they now play victim, or they play that you're the villain because you said no. And let me just tell everybody that there's two parts to this. Saying no, let me write this down so I don't forget. Saying no and being cut out. We're going to have two parts today. Saying no is not a bad thing. Saying no, and if y'all looking at my face, I got a skin peel, so just don't be judging me. Saying no is not a bad thing. You don't owe everybody a yes. Sometimes you may not feel like it. Sometimes you may want to say no. Sometimes we are afraid to tell people no. No. No, but in the back of your mind and in your spirit has already told you no, but you still sometimes say yes. And when you say yes, then it always turns out to be a problem. You have to stop, stop, telling people yes all of the time. Stop making them feel as if they have you at their beck and call. Whenever they need you, you're running, you're there, you're always on time, you're always present, you're always giving, you're always doing this. And they know that you're going to come and do this. They know that you're going to be there on time. They know that you're going to be sitting there like a little student and you're going to be like this. Sometimes you got to trick their ass. You don't owe nobody anything. If you decide that you want to lay in your bed for 2 days, if you decide that you want to take a vacation for 3 days, if you decided that you want to spend some time with yourself, you owe it to yourself. This is your life. This is your life. And you have to learn to stop living for other people. Because when you start living for other people, you know what you do? You give them the permission to cut you out. You give them the permission to cut you out. You got to remember, at the end of the day, everything that you are doing, listen to me, is for you. It's not for me. It's not for Coach Stormy. It's not for Trina. It's not for anybody else. You are doing it for yourself. Because when you are cut out, y'all know that little emoji that look like this. When you are cut out, You be there by yourself. And then you now have to deal with it. And now it's up for you to pick up where you left off, where you shouldn't have never left off. And that's believing in yourself and doing what you need to do for you. See, because being successful is being a little selfish. You have to be selfish in the parts of being successful. There's going to be a lot of times that you are going to be pulled over to the left and asked to say, hey, why don't you help me with this? Why don't you help me with this? And that is going to pull you off of your game. It's going to pull you off of your game if you're not woke. I'm going to say that again. It's going to pull you off of your game if you're not woke. You got to remember at the end of the day, like I said before, everything that you're doing is for yourself. It's for your kids. That's it. Your family. That's it. Everybody has a mission. Some people lose focus on their mission. You got to be able to see through where you are walking. Is this a part of my mission? I've been seeing this post for the last couple of days. Let me make sure I quote it right. Hold on. I want to make sure I quote it right because I've been seeing it all week. And I say this message is for me. This message is for me. And it's being a little selfish, of course. But guess what? That's how it has to be. You got to be selfish. The post says, and I'm going to say it with my chest. I'm going to say it with my chest because you should be saying it with your chest too this morning. Everybody that is on Thea White. If I'm not getting paid, no. And when I read that post, I was like, oh my God. That is so strong. That is so to the point. That is so direct. That is so saying it with your chest. If I'm not getting paid, no. What am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I hanging out? What do I owe you? The last time I checked, I don't owe anybody a thing. The last time I checked, I've done more favors for anybody in the whole entire fucking world. The last time I checked. So what am I doing here for free? Remind me. Help me. Help me to understand. Because time is money. And the money is taking care of my family. The money is taking care of my future. No, it's not all about money, but then it goes back into me saying no. If I decide to say no, that's my business. You can't be victim. You can't play me the villain because I said no or because I didn't act the way that you wanted me to. Being cut out. Being cut out can really do something to a person. Let me tell you. How many times have you been cut out from being invited? How many times have you been cropped out of those pictures? How many times have nobody called you to just say, you know what, I love you, or I've been thinking about you, or how much you mean to me, or I appreciate you. It's the smallest things. It's not about money all of the time. Sometimes it's about the confirmation of where you stand with somebody. How many of us are sometimes in a relationship, and I'm not talking about a physical love relationship or sexual relationship, I'm talking about in a relationship with somebody. And you're second guessing of where you stand with that person. Do you know you're supposed to leave that person? If you're second guessing that person, why are you still hanging around? See, let me tell you what I've also learned this weekend. What I also learned this weekend is that, we could be Facebook and Instagram friends publicly, but privately, we don't love each other. Sips tea. We could be public friends, but in private. I had a conversation with a great friend of mine that was breaking down inside because they feel as if a friend of theirs is not there for them. And when I said, well, what do you mean? They said, well, I just feel as if, things have changed. And my friend is not there for me like how I used to be there for them. And I said, you know what? Well, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody ain't going to treat you how you would treat somebody else. Everybody ain't going to come to your rescue. And see, that's a part of when it comes to, they have the right to say no. And you have to be prepared for it. Yes, it's a heart touching feeling when you go through this emotional roller coaster with people that you think that are close to you and that they love you. Yes, it's emotional roller coaster when somebody can say some things with their mouth, but their actions show something totally different. Yes, it's an emotional roller coaster when you got to sit there and second guess somebody that you say that you love. Somebody that you've been friends with forever. Somebody that you've been loyal to forever. Somebody that you said that you would never, ever, 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 ever lose. But sometimes it ain't up to you. Sometimes it's supposed to be a memory. Sometimes it's supposed to be, it just happened. And I enjoyed it while it was happening. See, that's what I learned about love too. You can't always get upset when the love don't go the way that you want it to go. You love the way it was happening during the experience, right? You love the way that it felt when it was happening, right? But don't we know in the back of our minds that everything doesn't last forever, right? My friend sent me a post, and I don't even remember how it actually went. I wish he would have sent it to me. I'm always telling you guys what's going on in my life. And he sent me a post. Well, he showed me a post, and the post basically said that how do we expect to keep things on earth when nothing belongs to us? All of this stuff don't belong to us. We don't get to keep this stuff. Nothing is forever. Your house, I was thinking about me buying my house. I was like, damn, I ain't even really buy this house for me. I bought this house for my nieces and my nephews later on down the line. I didn't even really buy my car for myself. It's like, I'm gonna have to get another car. And then if I don't get another car, then I'm gonna have to, whatever. Like it's nothing. You own nothing. You own nothing. The only thing that you can own is amazing memories that you create with people. You have those things inside of your brain. You own nothing. Your jewelry. Your jewelry, you don't own your jewelry. You're going to leave it behind. You can't take it with you. You can't take your bags. You can't take your shoes. You can't take your money. You can't take nothing with you. You own nothing. It's all temporary. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. I was walking around and I was just like saying like, damn, it is crazy. We don't own nothing. It's all temporary. I was thinking about my dad. Inside of the room, I was like, damn, he lived his life. Now I gotta get up every morning. I gotta fix him breakfast. I gotta do this. It's almost like he asking for cookies. He's asking for ice cream. He's acting like a little 3-year-old kid. And it's like, damn, it's like I wasn't blessed to have kids, but it was like I was blessed to have a child. God said, I'm gonna give you a child anyway. You tried to run around from it. You didn't want to have kids because you wanted to live your life. You wanted to go party. You wanted to do what you want to do when you felt like doing it. But no, I had to look at it like that because that's what's going on. See, I'm always going to dig deep inside of some stuff, and I'm thankful for being cut out. I'm thankful for being cut out. I'm thankful for being overlooked. I'm thankful for people looking down at me. I'm thankful for being a chosen one. I'm thankful for being the black sheep. I'm thankful for people sometimes not wanting to see me win. I'm thankful for you because you created this. You had a part of this. You couldn't stop this. You. Every morning that I get up, I wait for this magical thing to happen. And it's going to happen every morning that I get up. You know why? Because I look for it. I ask for it. I say, give it to me. I'm ready. I walk around the house or wherever I'm at, or I wake up in the bed and I just look up at the sky and I keep my ears open. I wait to listen for the messages that I need to speak. I wait to listen and I make sure that I deliver these messages that need to be heard because I believe that I'm not supposed to hold this stuff back. Everything happens for a reason. It was all ordained for all of this to happen. When I go look back at my Facebook, when I was heavy on Facebook, I started to see where I used to speak in my room, in my old apartment. I would get in front of the camera and just speak and just look any kind of way. And I don't know who I was talking to. I don't even remember the moments and the times. But me looking back at all of those videos, I was preparing myself for now. I was preparing myself for right now because now I'm more conscious to where I'm going. Now I know exactly what I'm doing. Now I'm more intentional of where I'm growing. Now I'm more intentional. This Easter, I met something. Had to happen a little bit, a couple of days before Easter because psychologically, subconsciously, we could tell ourselves something for a very, very long time. Has this ever happened to y'all? Let me ask y'all. Have you ever told yourself something so much over and over and over and over and over and over and over again that you were going to do? You said it so many times to yourself. You may have said it to people. And then one day something happens and then you go cold turkey and you start acting on what the thing is that you said that you were going to do. And when this thing happened, and I don't want to talk about it, but I will, not now though. When this thing happened, I immediately shook my head because I was on the phone talking to somebody. And I was telling them what I was getting ready to do. And while I was talking to them, I didn't realize that it was going to be on Easter, on the resurrection day, that this new thing would begin for me. I didn't know. So then I began to look back over my shoulder and I said to myself, that's why this didn't happen. This is why that didn't happen. That's why that didn't happen. Those things that I was second guessing and questioning myself, should I do or should I not do? Those things I was asking myself, like in the process, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not the thing that I'm doing now, but the things that were supposed to happen and take place. And I said, that's why I said no to this. That's why I did this. That's why I did that. That's why I did this. This is why I did that. Because I was acting out on my subconscious. It wasn't even me. It was my subconscious mind starting to take control of what's happening right now in my hearing now. On Resurrection Day, it all began. So publicly, I want to say thank you. And we're going to come back to this, remind you, we're going to come back to this whole thing. And we're going to remember the day that I did this whole thing because something big is about to happen for me. Something big is about to happen for me. And I know that it's getting ready to happen because I was so patient. Because I didn't mind getting cut out. Because I never hated on any persons or person because I stayed focused. Something big is about to get ready to happen for me, and I am allowing it to come in now. I had to be reminded by another friend, another one of my friends heard something and went crazy and said, "Oh my God, you really did it this time." And I said, "Thank you. I think I needed that." Because where I was in a lost state of mind. And sometimes y'all can't expect for me to show up. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all can't expect me to show up and be fake. So if I don't show up, that means I don't got a message for you. If I don't show up, that means that I'm doing some self-care. That means it's something holding back from showing up. Doesn't mean that I'm not being consistent. I had to learn that too. Sometimes I'm walking in something. Sometimes I'm walking in something and I got to get over it. Sometimes I got to keep going, keep growing, keep going. Sometimes I'm in class too. See, that's the thing. I got to remind y'all I'm not perfect. Because remember, you know what I always say? If I keep showing up and acting like I'm perfect, y'all going to be the first ones to ridicule me when it all's said and done. No, you won't, because now you understand. Self-care is very, 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 very important, especially what I'm doing now. I got to be very, 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 very precise. I got to be very, very, very particular. I got to be very, very, very intentional. I got to listen. I got to pay attention. I got to listen. I got to pay attention, Queenie. I'm not the same person that you thought I was or that you used to see. I'm not the same person, so don't address me as such, please, ma'am, sir. I'm not the same person. I'm hitting a milestone of 42. I looked in the mirror and say, damn, I look good. 42? 42? I used to look at people 42 and they was old looking. They ain't have no coof. They was swaggerless. 42? No. Yeah, self-care is very, very, very important, especially where I'm about to go. See, saying no is going to give you a different direction in life. Saying no is going to give you a different direction in life. Saying no is now going to let people know you're going to put people on an armor. See, they think you are unarmed when you always say yes. When you say yes. You always seem unarmed. But when you say no, they're like, "Ooh, no, he did not just tell me no. The nerve of him. All that I've done for him." Look, that's how it goes. Now it's all what you've done for somebody. Sips Nutriburs. Now it's all. Now you're so the victim. All your posts are directed to this person because they told you no. No. And see, when you could tell a person no, that means you got your shit together. Remember that. Remember that. When you could tell a person no, this is gonna hit somebody in the motherfucking chest. You can't tell a person no if your shit ain't together. Yes or yes? Come on now, y'all. Y'all tell me yes or yes. Am I making this up or am I being for real? You cannot tell a person no when your shit ain't together. I want you to put that in your purse or put that in your pockets and remember that for the rest of your life. See, because you got to always tell a bitch yes when you need them. Don't put yourself in that position, young lady. Don't you put yourself in that position, young man. You better keep your shit together. Every day that you wake up, you better make sure your shit together. You better make sure you got your own hustle. You better make sure you do your lives every morning. You better make sure you talk to your crowd, your audience, everybody. You better make sure you get your ass up and stay healthy. You better make sure you work on your private project. You better make sure you keep climbing. You better make sure you never be in a situation to where you got to always tell a motherfucker, yeah. Not me. Not me. And that's on Sesame Street, because I learned everything from the streets. Sips tea. Stop putting your life and career in other people's hands to cut you out. Nobody can cut me out. They'll try. They could try. You can't cut me out, because I'm going to have my own pictures. I'm going to have my own videos. I'm going to have my own rendition. I'm going to do what I need to do for me and my family. Stop allowing people to cut you out. Stop allowing people to make you thin. Stop allowing people to take charge and control. Stop allowing people to feel as if they are inferior. They're over you. They're God. This morning, practice saying no. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. If that coworker say, "Can you go grab me something to eat when you go to lunch?" No. Just do it. Not even that you're trying to hurt nobody's feelings. Just practice. That's today's lesson. Tell a motherfucker no. Listen, my car won't start. No. Use your Uber. Use your Uber. Use your Lyft. Then guess what that's going to do? That's teaching people how to respect you. Y'all should be learning how to say no. Everything is not yes, yeah, sure, let's go. And in the back of your mind, you doing something for somebody and you know it's not coming from a genuine place. Am I making this up or not? See, some people are good at being fake because they know how to manipulate. Fake and manipulate coincides together. I don't need to be fake because I ain't got to manipulate. If I don't fuck with you, it's fuck you, period. See how simple that is? And then now I have another road of people that I deal with. You don't have to be fake. I don't need to pretend to get anything out of anyone. I hope you logged in from your fake page today, because the message might be about you. See, listen, this is why it's rough for some people along their success, because you've learned to say no, and everything won't be easily given to you. But don't you get discouraged. Please don't get discouraged. Do not get discouraged this morning because you've told somebody no, or you're not doing what they want you to do when they want you to do it. Because the last time I checked, we're free. We're not slaves anymore. We're free to do whatever we want to do whenever we feel like doing it. That's why I partnered up with this company. That's why I started doing music. That's why I built my photography company, because I wanted to feel free. I wanted to be free, not just to have the feeling. So when I get cut out, I'm reminded that that's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be the black sheep. I'm supposed to be the one that you don't support. I'm supposed to be the one that you look down on. I'm supposed to be the one that you feel like I still got to stun on his ass. I'm supposed to feel those things. It's a part of my process. It's a part of your process. Say no and see how they react. Say no. Say no. Say no and see how they react. Say no. I dare you to say no. You're afraid. You're afraid to say no because you're afraid that your little paycheck is going to be cut. And guess what's happening? Watch this. Let me tell you something. You're afraid your check is going to be cut. But what you don't know is that on the other side of that fear, there's a bigger paycheck waiting for you. Did y'all just hear what I said? There is another paycheck on the side of that fear of you being told no. You're afraid to tell your boss, I'm not coming back. Because you don't know how you're going to pay for that car. You don't know how you're going to pay for that insurance. You don't know. But I saw something on Instagram the other day where this guy said, as a matter of fact, it was Eric Thomas. He said that, hold on, let me see if it's still there because I don't want y'all to think I'll be making this shit up. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. It had to roll off. It was on my story, and I don't know how to get it back. Oh, there it is. Well, hold on, let me go back to it. Because I don't want y'all to think I'll be making this up. Listen to this. When I heard this, I said, yes.
You don't really even get to the next level to your darkest moments. One of the things that I think is important is that a lot of you young people, you go on this route and you like, I don't see it. You're not supposed to see it. Like you're supposed to stay focused on what you focus on. And when you get to where you get to, you'll understand why you were doing this in the first place. It is literally at the darkest moment. So that's why I'm saying stop tripping when it get dark and you running. You running from your success. I never quit because I realized, like, why would you do something for 10 years then quit? Why would you do something for 11 years then quit? So for a lot of you, if you was gonna quit, you should have quit when you put your first brand in it. You like 20,000 deep now. You like 10.
You're not gonna win until you reach your darkest moments. That's where the winning comes in at. Thank you so much for all of the badges. I see them. I'm gonna acknowledge them. Thank you so much. I appreciate the badges. Man, listen, I really, really, really appreciate y'all who hit that badge. That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. That means you felt it somewhere, something that I said. That's a big heart to me, and I appreciate that. When you get to your darkest moments, that's when you realize, X-Men, who you are. I said it. That's why I call us X-Men. That's why. Because every X-Men that reached their darkest moment, they realized the strength and the power that they had inside of them. The power that they have inside of them. And this is the power that you've already had. So sometimes you ain't gonna reach that power until you tell somebody no. You're not gonna reach it until you learn how to tell these people no. They looking at you. They know you got that. They know you got that thing that money can't buy. They know you possess this thing. This special thing is something about you. How you always crawl from up under the mud. How you always become that phoenix. How you always become that eagle. And you do it all by your motherfucking self. You always win, even when you lose. You always win, even when you lose. X-Men sips tea. This new journey, man, I'm nervous, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful that my subconscious mind pushed me to where I'm going. I'm so thankful that now I can get up and I could just breathe and I could be thankful and I could understand when I look back and I could say, man, this is why all this happened. This is why it all happened to lead me up right here. To lead me up right here. Grateful, thankful, blessed. You know what I was thinking about? So I went out to the graveyard on my mom's birthday. I think I posted it. I mean, sometimes I just erase stuff because I don't want to see some stuff no more. And when I went out there, I took flowers for everybody because most of my family, they're all in the same section. Like when my mom was alive, she bought the area for the whole family. Excuse me, what she was thinking, I don't know. How could I ever been on the thought process to do that? But she was. And when I went out there, I brought flowers for everybody that was out there. And sometimes I've heard people say, it doesn't even make sense to go out there to talk to, to them, this, that, and the third, because there's nobody there, da 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 da. And it's like, well, I beg to differ a little bit. And the thing that I beg to differ on is that when you die, who do you think is going to come bring roses for you? Who do you think is going to take out their busy schedule and time to bring roses for you? And that's why I go out there. Because I bet you any amount of money, I know my mom thought it, but I bet you the rest of my family that is out there in that circle, like my grandma, my granddad, my uncles, all of them in this little one area, never could have imagined that it would be me to come out there, my sister, to bring them their flowers. And I go out there all of the time. And you know why I go out there? Because I feel like most of the shit that I go through, gotta be somebody watching over me. It gotta be somebody watching over me. I don't call it luck. I don't call none of this luck. But it gotta be somebody that's watching over you too. Everything that you survived, everything that you've experienced, how did you make it out? How? How? It got to be somebody watching over me. It got to be somebody watching over you. No matter what happens, I'm always giving insight about it. Sometimes I be feeling like, but I never ever want to take on that title, like for real. Like sometimes it'd be so crazy. It'd be like, damn God, am I a psychic or something? Like for real, like do I get this power? Am I really, really Professor X? Like for real, seriously, I believe like what is going on sometimes. Especially when people try to run little circles and rings around me, God pulls me right out of my body to let me see the whole scenario of what's going on. I can detect the lie really, really quick. Not even things that I go looking for, I always get the answers. So how is it? How is it? Every time that I'm told to stay away from something and I don't go and I end up going, then it's something that I have to suffer the consequence with. So I've learned to listen to me, to both of us. Thank you. I am just Nicole. I'm telling you, listen, I'm not a pastor. I'm not trying to be. And especially after Coach Stormy said, you know, motivation is only temporary. I don't want to be a motivational speaker either. I'm not a motivational speaker now. Just somebody that tell my story. Things that I've experienced, things that I've gotten over, things that I need to teach to others so that therefore they can get through their stuff. Look, these people are giving me, this is not a coincidence that people are giving me badges. It doesn't have to be 1,000 people on. It doesn't have to be 2,000 people on. Everybody starts from somewhere. This is what I'm trying to teach y'all. It starts from somewhere. When are y'all gonna start? Y'all raise. When are you gonna stop saying no? Start saying no. I'm sorry. Because a lot of y'all are being cut out. You're giving people the opportunity to cut you out. You're giving people the opportunity to put your mind in a race when guess what? It ain't no race. The race is at your own pace. The race is at your own pace. Stop allowing people to control you. But most importantly, learn to control yourself. This morning is something. It's something telling me something this morning that is some people on here that y'all needed to hear this. I don't know which way I'm coming from, but saying no is definitely something that you need to practice. And I've talked about it before, but I had to talk about it a little different today because my spirit hit different today. It was saying that when you don't say no, you allow people to cut you out. You allow people to cut you out of the picture. You could be building a great, amazing picture because you'll always say, yes, 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 yes. No, not today. I don't need you today. I don't need you today. Now you're looking like, what? Every time I said yes, every time that I said yes, this is now what I get. Now you're hurt. You're thrown to the floor. You don't even know where to begin because you're so used to saying yes. You're so used to the smiles. You're so used to all of the You're so used to all of that. What's stopping you from saying no? When you know you want to say no. You're afraid to lose the person. If you lose them, they never gave a fuck about you anyway. If you lose them, that means that they were using you because now you said no and it's not okay. When somebody tell you no, you're supposed to be like, all right, it's cool. They just said no. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of losing the laughter that comes with the person? You're afraid of losing what? You know what? Here's something else that I love too. Please listen to this. Oh my God. See, I be taking mental notes. Like, I don't just be on social media just lollygagging. I be on social media to learn. And see, here's one thing that I learned. Listen to this. Let me show you something. Hold on. Listen to this. Please listen to this.
If you can't find way losing friends, I lose sperm every week. My own kids, man. Who the fuck are you? Go.
Did you hear what he said? Let me play it again.
I lose some friends. I lose sperm every week. My own kids, man. Who the fuck are you? Go.
That was deep, wasn't it? The man said, I don't give a fuck about losing friends. I lose sperm every week. My own kids. Who the fuck are you? Go. That hit different, especially for a man. That hit different. It's funny, but it's learning something. I lose kids, sweetheart. Who are you? Toodles. Are you giving people power over you? Ask yourself this question. Are you giving people power over you? Have you given somebody power over you? Testimony Tuesday, tomorrow we'll conclude with this. I want to know, and don't come on late for tomorrow, for Testimony Tuesday. Have you given somebody power over you to where you feel entrapped, to where you feel stuck, to where you feel like you can't go on, to where you've been telling them yes, to where you feel like, guess what? It's all over if you say no. Have you given somebody power over you? Are you sleeping? No, seriously. Are you asleep? Do you need to wake up? Do you need for me to speak to you in private? Where are you right now in today's life? Right now. Sonia. Wow. I used to do this every single time. She did. She's giving somebody power over her. A human being, a human flesh. She no longer has power over herself. And there's a lot of us watching this live this morning. We've done it. Or we're doing it right now, giving somebody else power over us. That is allowing us to be set back. Testimony Tuesday is tomorrow. Testimony Tuesday is tomorrow. Don't wait to click that button to go live. Thank you again so much for those badges. Thank you. Salute. I've said no plenty of times, and those people are no longer in my life, and not only friends, but family too. What am I saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. Listen, there we go. There we go. My prime example. Nobody don't want to be a part of somebody that they can't control sometimes. You're not under their spell when you say no. You're not under their ooh when you say no. It's annoying when you say no. Wake up. Wake up. It's your life. At the end of the day, it's your life. It's your life. You can do whatever you want to do. If you're happy, then stay happy. But if you know that inside you're not feeling happy, you're feeling down, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling some kind of way, you're feeling torn apart, you're feeling that you can't grow, you're feeling all of these things, you need to wake up. I know they don't like the no's. I know they don't. I'm an Aries. We know. We know. Did you hear what I said? We know. I don't know if y'all caught that. I said, I know they don't like the no's. I'm an Aries. We know. I don't know what y'all do. We say no. quick. We're going to do what's right for us, even if it means that we're going to be set back or we're going to have to wait. It's okay, X-Men. That's what it's all about. Maybe in that pressure, you'll learn to see who's for you and who's not, because it will all be revealed within the know. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me this morning. Trust me. Today is another day. Oh, you look so sweet. Someone says no one gives a fuck that you're an Aries on a fake page. And we don't care that you got a fake page either. People have fake pages to get it off of their chest, but it's always somebody that you know. And then the bell rings. It's always somebody that you know. Remember that. What a beautiful day today. What a beautiful and amazing day it is today. It's all hidden in the know. It's all hidden in the know. Y'all laughing? Because y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's always somebody you know. They want to say what they got to say from their side view that they'll never tell you to their face. Coward. You're so strong, but you're so weak. Coward. You can't even see it from your real page. Coward. Back in the days, I would have got upset. But I'm stronger now. I'm wiser now. I got more money now. I got more peace now. I control me now. I don't live up under nobody's terms now. I've grown now. I'm growing now. To be ashamed of You're welcome. Run away. Thank you. Thank you all for hopping on this morning and being able to listen. I really appreciate everybody that gets on in the morning, that listens, that supports me. That means a lot. Trust me. It means a lot to me. And that's why I listen to this song. When the sharpest words try to cut me down, I'm going to send a flood to drown them out. I am brave. I am proof. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, because here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat that I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. No apologies. No apologies. You know why I'll make no apologies? Because I'm going to get it out of the mud. One way or another. Let's go. Hey, thank y'all for getting on this morning. Hey, listen, make sure when y'all get on tomorrow at 7 a.m., y'all be ready to share y'all testimonies. Thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate you. For sure. Make sure y'all be ready to share y'all testimonies tomorrow at 7 a.m. Send me a message. Let me know that you want to come on, or make sure you hit that live button.